Well friends, in today's episode we're going to talk about Alexander the Great. Friends, Alexander the Great was the king of Macedonia, defeater of the Persian Empire, and one of the greatest military geniuses of all times. He was the son of Philip II, king of Macedonia and Olympus. He was born in Pella, the ancient capital of Macedonia. Aristotle was Alexander's tutor. He gave Alexander thorough training in rhetoric and literature and stimulated his interest in science, medicine and philosophy. In the summer of 336 BC, Philip was assassinated and Alexander ascended to the Macedonian throne. He found himself surrounded by enemies at home and threatened by rebellion abroad. However, he disposed of quickly all conspirators and domestic enemies by ordering their execution. Then he descended on Thessaly, where partisans of independence had gained ascendancy and restored Macedonian rule. Before the end of the summer of 336 BC, he had re-established his position in Greece and was elected by a congress of states at Corinth. Welcome to our channel called The History, where we apprise you of the important historical events which one should certainly know, along with the ancient, medieval and the modern history in order to enhance your knowledge. But before we move on, I request you to kindly subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates. In 335 BC, as general of Day, Greeks in a campaign against the Persians, originally planned by his father, he carried out a successful campaign against the defecting Thracians, penetrating to the Danube River. On his return, he crushed in a single week the threatening Illyrians and then hastened to Thebes, which had revolted. He took the city by storm and razed it, sparing only the temples of the gods and the house of the Greek lyric poet Pindar, and selling the surviving inhabitants, about 8,000 in number, into slavery. Alexander's promptness in crushing the revolt of Thebes brought the other Greek states into instant and abject submission. He began his war against Persia in the spring of 334 BC by crossing the Hellespont, modern Dardanelles, with an army of 35,000 Macedonian and Greek troops. His chief officers, all Macedonians, included Antigonus and Seleucus. At the river Granicus, near the ancient city of Troy, he attacked an army of Persians and Greek, totaling 40,000 men. His forces defeated the enemy and, according to tradition, lost only 110 men. After this battle, all the states of the Asia Minor submitted to him. In passing through Phrygia, he is said to have cut with his sword the Gordian knot. Continuing to advance southward, Alexander encountered the main Persian army commanded by King Darius III at Issus in northeastern Syria. The size of Darius's army is known. The ancient tradition that it contained 500,000 men is now considered a fantastic exaggeration. The Battle of Issus in 333 BC ended in a great victory for Alexander. Cut off from his base, Darius fled northward, abandoning his mother, wife and children to Alexander, who treated them with the respect due to royalty. Tyre, a strong fortified seaport, offered obstinate resistance, but Alexander took it by storm in 332 BC after a siege of 7 months. Friends, he was successfully able to conquer from Asia Minor to Egypt. His largest achievement was his ability to destroy the Persian Empire, a task no one was able to complete yet. Even though he created many cities, he assigned the city of Babylon as the capital of his united empire. He established almost 70 cities dedicated to himself. He named each one of these cities Alexandria, and he named one after his horse. To every country he took over, he installed an Athenian-style democracy. This was a new form of government created by the Athenians, a form in which the people ruled in government. So if you really like this video, kindly share this with your friends and your loved ones. Keep smiling and take care.